Hello guys, welcome to my guide to playing Mayakashis. I actually been in a hiatus since early this year at January because I was really a bit tired of it. They had quite the boxes spammed a bit too much at once. Like these here, along with two structure decks I believe. No, actually, no, yeah, two. I was gonna say three? No. Well, I came back because Mayakashi's. This is the reason I am playing this game again. And I love it, I love everything. Mostly because I kinda really love zombies in general in Yu-Gi-Oh! I have a very fun idea of a zombie deck in TCG that uses not just Mayakashis, but Chirinui's Vendreds, and the regular zombie engine from the structure deck as well. It was... I want to show that off soon. But for now, it's time for Duel Links. And there are so many ways you can go by. This is my main way of playing Mayakashis. This one right here. Yes. This is how I mainly play Mayakashis. The core is just Dashi, the Graceful Mayakashi, Yuki Mutsume, the Ice Mayakashi, and Mayakashi Return, your Searcher. That's just the core of the engine. Other cards that you play are fine or not. Then there's obviously you play all of the Synchro monsters as part of the engine. And let's go run by every single card. Before that, a much more pure looking Mayakashi deck would be this. This is kind of similar to the Loner deck. Yep, something like this. Obviously, Ninetale Fox is just a fun addition. It's a free card. You can get it by UR ticket. You remember this by fighting Bastion from the GX. Because apparently in the manga he actually played zombies. And it was that's neat. But obviously, he can special summon himself from hand or graveyard by attributing 2 monsters. If he's disturbed by battle or card effect, he just sends out 2 tokens. And if he's summoned from the graveyard by his effect, he will... by his effect? If he was summoned by... let me see. How it's worded. If this card was special summoned from the graveyard. Oh! It doesn't even have to be by its own effect. If you literally revive this card with anything, he will pierce the fence. That's how it works. Then we got Daki. When Mayakashi is summoned from the extra deck, he just summons himself from the graveyard. That you can start synchro climbing. Then we have Yuki, that if you control a Mayakashi that isn't another Yuki, that isn't just Yuki, she summons herself and she has to pitch a zombie card from deck to graveyard. She is such a good utility. This makes me think that I just own Foolish Burial. You think Zombie Skull was good? This thing, for this engine that we're seeing here, it's just a fun card and there's more to it. And obviously Return, you can add a Mayakashi card from deck or send it to the graveyard. Why would you want to send it to the graveyard? Well, let's say you draw this and you have Return. Its effect is when it's no more special summon. It's a special summon a Mayakashi from your graveyard, but its effects are negated. Well, yeah, I guess you can summon this and you climb up from level 5 to 9. I never use this card. He can summon himself by only discarding a Mayakashi monster. So even then, he's very restrictive on how to be summoned. He's not worth it. Not at all. There's nothing to combo it off to start climbing with this. Return... Winter is a good card. Although his on-field effect is not useful. Reducing by 100 for every Mayakashi with different in the graveyard, it's meh. You mainly want to send Yuki, of all things, to the graveyard to draw a card. The drawing card is very nice. If it's turn 1 plays, you might as well just do that. Or you have this in your hand and you can just search it because you can. You revive Daki anyway as you go to your Yoko, the level 9, and just to have an additional card to draw. Other than that, it's just because you want it in the graveyard to be set up. You can only use one of the effects per turn, so even if you have like this, one of this on the field, one of this in the graveyard, you cannot activate the graveyard effect if you send the other one from field to graveyard. This card is useful in some situations, or depending how you want to build it. I personally don't play it in many of the variations I have, because it just won't really come up. Could be a one-of. I don't think I will ever play more than one, but if you're going for a very pure build, you might as well abuse the graveyard effects to your liking. You discard a card, more luxury than the other one for just discard cost. Then you can special summon a Mayakashi from graveyard, or that is banished. Now, all of the Mayakashis has effect when summoned from the graveyard. No, they don't trigger when summoned from banish. The other effect is that if the one higher level than them is sister of a bat or a card effect, they can banish another zombie and summon themselves. Yoko, when summoned from the graveyard, pops a monster. Tengu, when summoned from the graveyard, pops a spell trap. I will not pronounce that. He will pitch 3 cards from both decks to the graveyard. This is good for you if you're potentially looking to pitch something. And this is also good against decks like Lightsworn or any grass deck. Why would you want to make them mill? Well, they're closer to that deck out, and if they're not careful, you can punish them for that. It's also great against stall decks that actually are drawing a lot for some reason. Especially in the Turbo Duel element. They really love the skill to draw 2, discard 1 so much. It's annoying. Then you got this that just protects himself from battle. For that turn only. Well, I wish it also protecting himself from card effect. But, yeah. Other than that, that's all for the Mayakashi core. There's a lot of ways that you can go by this. There is obviously the main way I'm playing, which is with Shiranui. You don't have to play this at 2. You can just play it at 1. It's just a replacement that I don't have my Dirt Solitaire. But the card can come in useful. The reason I don't like it is because it requires your opponent to control a monster. If you're up against a stall deck or you're just straight up going first, this is just a dead card. Luckily, it is a quick play spell. You can set it. The other useful thing about it is if I draw any of my Garnets, which is just Spectral Sword and Ninetales, I will discard them. Gladly, I will discard them. But, is there better ways to discard them? Well, yes. Raigeki Break. I would rather play that when I get my Dirt Solitaire. A fun card we're playing here is Give and Take. Special summon 1 monster from your graveyard to your opponent's side of the field, and one of your monsters gains a level equal to it. You have to have a monster on your field face up for this to activate, just to keep that in mind. But what it does is that you summon Yuki from your graveyard to their field, and because of her lingering effect that because they can't summon anything that's not a Mayakashi from the extra deck, you'll see many other players' synchro decks just be sad. And now be like, yeah, you keep that on the field. Thank you. It's fun, very stupid lockdown. I wouldn't rely on this. This is just there, just cuz. And I somehow am lucky enough to even own this. This is like, God, this is like so long ago. I don't know what it was even trying to get here. I actually may end up coming back here for the Gazuki. No, there's something else here that I could take. Nope. I think Bacon Saver's here, right? Wait. I don't remember where Bacon Saver is. No, it's not this one. It's probably the other one. This is just Gazuki. They're all spreaded. But yeah, I'm lucky to even have that card. And it's really fun. Obviously, I hate back row. The back row is a real issue in this game. And this is what we play. Obviously, if you've seen my replays, the main way to go is pitch Spectral Sword, and then you pitch the Mantail Fox. It will summon Shogun Saga. Then you have varieties of ways to go into Sun Saga. Either you have this, summon a Solitaire from deck, then summon a Daki from deck, or you haven't used your normal summon yet and you just summon Daki. And all those things. Now because you can't summon your Shiranui if this is on the field and you use her effect to pitch zombies, this is why See You Later is a great skill to have. It's probably the main skill you want to go for. Well, if you're just playing Shiranuis. Another thing you can do is, if you don't want to play these for whatever reason, you can play... let's see. They're so weird. Let's just write Saga. There it is. You can play her. By banishing Spectral Sword and your level 5 Mayakashi, you can end up summoning her. Now, it's not nuking for 4 as you will with Sun Saga, but it will pop for 1 and all other zombies will gain attack. Or just banish your Yuki and not have the spell trap popping effect, but you still, no, you only gain attack. No, actually, you just won't get the monster pop. Either that, either you go for banishing this for popping spell traps, or any of your other zombies to, you know. Huh. Funny that Yoko has all the requirements of the Mayakashi archetype. Fire, zombie, and this one's a Synchro monster. Also, 0 attack. Resemblance. One of the things that got me liking Shiranui, because I actually hated them, is because, well, there's a lore between them, and I like swords anyway, so do I like foxes. Now the last build I want to show off is that you can combine them with Vendors. Vendors is a nice card. I'll get onto you later. I forgot who I have. Zombie Lock. I named it Zombie Lock. Funny. Okay, here we go. Haven't updated this one, like, at all. But the gist of it is that if you draw this, and you can go Mayakashi combo, you essentially just, why do I have some of these cards? Okay. You will essentially able to summon your Executor. Executor's good because just his presence, his linger effect is that no other cards can't be targeted. And this is good. This means you can get Trash Trap Hole, and there's a lot of cards cannot be played because of this. Good thing is they can only target him, and all of your other cards are safe in the meantime. This is a way you can build it, and it's actually a fun one. It's still a Mayakashi deck mostly, but it's with a little bit of the Vendrits in there. A bit of spice. Zombie Lock. I haven't completed pulling the Mayakashi cards when I did this, I believe. But this is another way you can build it. Now, I don't know, adding in more vendor cards along with Mayakashis, I don't know how that will work. Although this is actually all 3 archetypes in one. Neato. But you can try. It works better combining Shiranuis with Vendrits than Mayakashi with Vendrits if you're looking for using more of your vendor cards. But this is another way to build Mayakashis, and it has as a good ceiling as the other one. I don't think this one is too different from the Shiranui build. I'm just not playing Ninetales. Though you can banish Executor with your Spectral Sword, and it will make Sun Saga, so you don't even need the Ninetales to go into Sun Saga. And again, you can go for Spectral Sword, banish your level 5 Mayakashi, go into Square Saga. In this one, it works better, since you have a way of your own to summon Sun Saga, and you'll just shuffle them back, which is good. Who wants me to try to do a lot of these in rank? With that, I just want to show one more thing that I just did purely for fun. Because, again, you probably know now that I just like zombies. I made a zombie world deck with what I can with what I have, which is actually something. I'd not play this. I just don't have a second zombie master, but essentially this is the deck. You have a lot of plague spreaders. Yeah, plague spreader, zombie. And this Flex Predator Zombies Synchros, then you got this. A better way to play this is to actually just use Squire and add in a Shade, because it's better than relying this to summon Zombie, a Red Eye Zombie. Because he will banish the materials if you use one from the hand. So you won't have the bonus effect of just having more zombies to gain attack from. Also, inherently nothing else to put on your field if you have Zombie World. This is fun. If you think you can try out your own amazing Zombie World build, there's a lot of ways to go by it. You don't have to play this. This is just here. It can stall. This is a funny way to stall, but set pass isn't really a good thing. Unless you're Ritual Beasts. But with that, that's really my guides to Mayakashi's. It's a really fun deck. I like zombies as a whole. Like like you saw, I have like all the vendor cards. And I'm looking forward to finishing Chirinui's. I hope you enjoy this little guide and the many ways you can try out your Mayakashi cards. And other tech cards, you can always play Book of Life instead. You can also play Book of Life. This is a nice card. If you want a Dragon's Mirror engine this, let's look at the more pure build. Let's look at the more pure build. Because again, I don't play this. These sucks too. That is fine. Something like whatever 2 cards you want, but I'm going for Cosmic Cyclone. Something like Dragon's Mirror. If I had to. Because you're not allowed to have any repeated Mayakashis on the field. Also, you're locked into Mayakashi, I know. But this works fine. This Mayakashi with Necro Dragon. Having 2 Dragon Smears, nice. This works also pretty fine. And I guess playing this at 3 since you are very likely to banish a lot of your cards. That's something. This is actually another fine way. Heck, you can even use the tokens that you generated and not have to banish any of your zombies in the graveyard, because you can use any on the field as well. Yeah, I'm feeling graveyard. So yeah, if you can get 2 of this, that's another way of playing Mayakashi. I'll probably finish this build too, as I'm going along with Chirnui. I'll get that one obviously sooner. In the same box. Oh yeah, sure, save. Save it like that. And that's my guide to Mayakashi. Hope you guys enjoy. If you want me to do more guides of other decks, I think I could. I mean, I guess I could do Ritual Beast. That's not the easiest deck to play. And is actually very relevant. But who knows, for now I'll just keep doing replays and whatever other stuff. I don't like saying this, but like, comment, subscribe if you so wish. It can help out. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. With that, I'll say sayonara.